Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the MudCats taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And Chris, a player that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Jordan Guy. Always exciting to see her in action. And it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog. It's offensively at the plate, defensively when she's on the bases. She's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Mauricio Llovera. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to...
Well, Nashville faces a familiar opponent here with the Seattle Mariners, and more importantly, Mauricio Llovera, who has been, I guess, a favorite of ours to face, and it's not even because we have a lot of success against him, but we've played him a lot. Esteury Ruiz leading off. First pitch was interestingly close. I suppose we can call it. Ruiz gonna foul one off. 1-2. I don't even know what to say about what's going on in chat right now. Ooh, try to clip the corner with a curveball. That'll miss away. You love the vibes. The vibes are very low after the first batter of the game gets struck out on a slider down and away. Just kidding. Vibes are high.
You're thinking about a base hit to the outfield.
It's the one pitch that's just like, what do you do?
So I think everyone
I love strikeouts as well. When they're for us, you know, when we're pitching, yes, we love them.
One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Wow,
good luck catching up to that one.
We're on that fastball from Llovera, but couldn't barrel it up. God damn.
Clearly she was sitting on a fastball right there.
All right, so he's going to throw that slider multiple different ways here today. That one didn't do a whole lot except break down. That'll miss inside. And I mean, everything through 9 pitches really is kind of right around the edges or thereabouts. Making a full count.
Straighten her up a little bit.
Not sure this deserves to be a full count, but it is. That one ripped to left field. It's a good drive, but foul. And we'll do it again. Jordan is a guy, so sexist. I mean, I can't argue with the logic. 3-2 again.
And he deals.
Powered in a fastball.
Well, she should get some fist
right
when she gets back into the dugout because even though she strikes
right.
she saw a lot of pitches and she
2 away for the Turbo Yoda.
This is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible.
Check swing. We haven't had a lot of good luck on those as of late.
What's working for this pitcher or not, but I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
What sound? I haven't paid attention.
In there at the knees.
Slider down and in.
1-1
on Turbo Yoda. As if it's a horn, it's not me. It's the game. Just to throw that out there.
2 down, nobody on. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball.
Llovera's carving us up here in the first. Right back up the middle in a 2-out single for the Turbo Yoda. Not this AB. We won't strike out every at-bat we have here today. The first one was what it was. The second one really sucked because I was so worried about that slider down and away again, and then we just took a fucking great fastball to hit. Here's Rock, as we have turned this into a little bit of a long inning for Yovera, but no damage done on him. Coming off our last game where we only scored 1 run against the Rangers. Not looking very good. Oh my God, he got the edge. Strike zone looks quite big today. That one's a little better than the other, the slider that led off the game. And that'll miss 1 and 2. No, no, I'm not doing that manually. I do have sound effects that I hardly ever use, but they're far less annoying. Like,
what are we doing?
Swing and a miss. Just fucking. Oh, it's the DJ air horn. Okay. I just kind of blocked that shit out, but we did strike out 3 times in that first inning with a 2-out single, splitting them up a little bit.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the hill in this one, Enrique Veras. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, of course. That's what I was just about to get to, Ash. Now, we've seen that the zone's going to be big today, at least when we're at the plate. Let's see if Enrique Veras gets the same treatment. Tommy Edman will lead off for the Mariners. Tough to really tell after that pitch. Forkball got away from Enrique Veras. Haven't seen him on cam much this year. Fastball, top of the zone, 100 miles an hour. Veras has anything going for him. It's usually the heater. Forkball into left field, a base hit. Hit a little bit too hard off the bat from Tommy Edman, 95 miles an hour. And that's a leadoff single. And now they're thinking about stealing here with Josh Naylor at the plate. Gotta remember the start that Caleb had. First 2 batters walked, and then Josh Naylor hit a home run. Fork. Right. Right.
Left-hand batter waits.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
3-0. I mean, I'd say it's a good thing that we're kind of working around Naylor here because we know he could hurt us, but they got J-Rod on deck.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner in first with no.
That's the worst of the 3. Come on. The 3-1. Make it a 3-2 count. Home plate umpire is a little bit of a mess here today. Slider into left field. That's another base hit. Naylor takes it the other way. And the first 2 have reached on singles to left field. That was a slider inside as well. Actually, it missed middle. Well, we gotta be... Oh, Christ. Gotta be careful here. You wouldn't know it by that pitch, but we certainly do. We actually dodged J-Rod in our last game against the Mariners.
And that one is inside.
I don't think you told me... Did you tell me what you wanted? I thought about that last night, actually. Oh, fucking hell. 2-1, and we're falling behind a hitter it's not very good to fall behind on.
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Got bailed out there. That was a 3-1 count with nobody out and 2 on. Curveball yanked foul. I was going to say, I was like, I don't think I could have changed it. I don't know what it was. Oh, my God. What a miserable slider from Veras as I was yapping, but Rodriguez swings right through it. Yeah. I mean, that's an all-star right there. That's one of the best players of today's game, but that's a huge out for Enrique. Forkball, bottom of the zone. The ump decides that he actually wants to call that one.
The pitch.
Into center field. Esteury Ruiz is there. We'll see if they want to test tagging the runner-up. That is not going to be the case. All right, so Verdes, after allowing the first two to reach, is looking to get out of this inning. We got to get through Luke Raley, batting from the left side. J.P. Crawford dropped down the order. Polanco, Brendan Rodgers, and Lizardo Montes round out the Mariners' order.
And in reality, there's only about 60 players.
266 average for Luke Raley. Not a great pitch. Ruiz is going to have to chase this one down, and it's over his head. One run is scored. A second will score. Luke Raley with 2 away. Oh, what a miserable pitch. And Ruiz just about ran that one down.
You stung it pretty good because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
We got to be lucky that that stayed in the ballpark. Fourth ball missing up again. And I'm certainly not missing the meter that bad all the time, but I'm not. Oh, you've got hole. But I'm not exactly as precise as we need to be right now. Screw ball. He hit that the other way somehow. Jordan taking her sweet-ass time, but that will end the inning. Well, Luke Raley with a 2-out double puts the Mariners up 2-0, and now we've got to get these bats going. Can't let this be like the last game where we just, Rangers just kept chipping away, increasing their lead a little bit more, and we just couldn't do anything. Bases loaded, nobody out at one time in that game, came away with no runs. 5-6-7 for Nashville. Ash leads off. I actually played the fuck out of Wii Baseball. Down the line, but right at Josh Naylor.
Naylor steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Yep.
Here's a big power threat.
Yeah, that game. And that's kind of the same luck as Ash had the last game, hitting a ball right to somebody. So now Pat with one gone. Curveball will miss low.
The Mariners leading by 2 here at the top of the second. That catches the corner.
Fine with letting that go. And there's the guy you can be mad at throughout this game, Patrick Johnson.
Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory. Right?
In the air to left. And if Pat's going to make a run at the home run derby, that's going to help. 2-1. 25th home run of the season. And we will not wait till the 5th, 6th inning to finally get on the board tonight, as it is just a one-run game.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics.
Pat got pretty well far out in front on that one, too. Kind of surprised it went where it did. Not a lot of slice on that ball.
Base is empty, one away.
And now Lucas back in the order, his second game back. Fastball, middle in.
Strike one.
This is true, yes. Yeah, he's either fouling balls off, like he gets like 5 or 6 pitches to hit in the course of an at-bat, and they're all off the end of the bat and foul, or he's rocking one. Missed high, 2-1 on Lucas. And it's kind of some similar luck, although that pitch was actually a lot lower than I thought it was going to be, but what else do you do? Try and do something on it. Lucas grounds out, and there's 2 away. Good to at least get that run. Going to be up to Verdes to keep this game where it is now.
The first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could be the case. Sauce, ground ball. That's fielded well, and Sauce grounds out to end the second. But our home run leader, Pat, goes deep. Home run number 25. Puts him just 3 behind Aaron Judge and a slew of others for potentially getting to the home run derby. Not even trying any harder than I usually would, trying to hit home runs with Pat. Just happens with him. Veritas once again misses that forkball. Jorge Polanco leads off. Certainly not our best pitch. Slider has proved quite useless so far here today. And I mean, you saw it right there. I mean, I timed it perfect, but the command on it's just not that great. So didn't have a great chance of doing something good with it. That's into left center field. Sauce Castillo underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Well, a result that you would actually expect. Brendan Rodgers, Colorado Rockies franchise legend. There's a strike. Slider misses badly. We do finally get a right-hander, though. Not many here in the Seattle order. Fastball in and 2 strikes. A 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Veritas. I don't think the screwball is going to be too effective against the left-handers. I guess we're going to see. Lazaro Montes has been an interesting player to keep track of in this, I do believe, our 3rd matchup of the season with the Mariners. Only 7 home runs on the year. His first career home run came against us. He swung at that. Oh my God. How'd he make contact? 0-2 on Montes. Screwball, bad one. 1-2. And that's fouled off again. I have to try and do something. That's not a great one, but it's on the ground to Ash. Good throw is all that's required, and Enrique Veritas with a good bounce back inning keeps this score right where it is. MudCats down a run as we head to the 3rd. Holy hell, that swing, though. That forkball missed by 1.5 feet. Well, yours truly leading off. 272 on the year, 13 home runs. Pumped in a fastball. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I used to jump all over those. Right now, I just can't bring myself to do it. We jumped all over that one, and we are tied. I don't know what Llovera was thinking. He pumped the fastball in middle low and then decided to bring the same pitch middle. What was the plan? Leadoff home run, and it is 2-2. 2 absolute blasts to left field by Nashville MudCats hitters in this one. That's actually a sound effect that I put on in game. I think it actually plays it every time we hit a home run, like team wide.
And that drops in for a strike.
I actually only meant for that to happen in Road to the Show, but for whatever reason it plays in every mode. Ruiz couldn't make solid contact, and it's 0-2.
Big bats coming up, and a home run already face surrender, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That is actually one that I do have on the board.
That's a really good job.
But
the 0-2 high
I never use it.
That pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ruiz fouls it away again. But when we hit a home run and you hear it, it's not me.
The 1-2.
Ah, it's slider down. By the time I realized it, I had already committed, and Ruiz strikes out for the second time here in this one. In my defense, he did clip that bottom of the zone with that back in the first.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss
Great.
as he gets her to chase upstairs.
Chase the fastball
20 years old.
way up
She's
top.
on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over
Yeah, I feel like I could
450
go in and
games.
disable all those things, but...
One down, base is empty.
And, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't
Right at Tommy Edman.
but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes
92 miles an hour to the hot corner.
And now the right fielder is
Now 2 away for the Turbo Yoda. Yovera threw about 20 pitches in the first inning. He's only at 40. Trying to get out of the third here.
And
Just missed low.
Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going.
Ah,
Hard but foul.
that was the pitch, man. Good Lord. 1-1.
1-1 now.
That'll miss inside.
looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball.
Turbo
It's
Yoda,
definitely
not
forced
having the
to
season we're
back up a little
accustomed
bit
to
on
from
stay
him.
inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You can tell we just went to Jordo to Turbo Yoda. I thought that was going to miss high. 2-2. Oh! And he went even farther up the ladder. I thought it was going to miss high truly that time. It did not. But mercifully, we are tied. The bad news, Yovera has 5 strikeouts. Probably. We were just resigned to our fate there on that. Top of the Mariners order. Fork ball, first pitch chopper right to Lucas.
Sends it to first, and they get Edman for the out.
And now in the couple games where we did have to start spare part at second base, he didn't really get a lot of defensive chances, but performed much better than I would have expected when he did. That's down the left field line. Gonna hook foul. Sauce cannot get there. Don't miss. Now, if you're gonna miss, miss there. Works for me. 1-1 on Naylor.
So it's a good take by him.
And another ball.
I'm not really sure I understand that fork ball half the time. That's into center. Ruiz should be there. And he is for out number 2.
Puts it away for the out. Yeah, there's 2 away.
After a rough start for Verdes,
Julio Rodriguez.
last 2 innings have been
First at bat.
quite successful.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Maybe shouldn't have said anything because that slider certainly hittable for Rodriguez. Forkball missed up too, but that's also taken for a strike.
The umpire is today. No
The 0-2.
doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the
Oh, that's in the zone. Rodriguez looks at 3 straight,
3 down inning.
and Verdes strikes him out.
Score remains
We head to the 4th, tied at 2. Yep, that's our 3rd player already for MLB 25. Squid's got 1, and if it's the same exact player, no.
A wind in the pitch.
That'll miss away to Squiddy Rock.
1-0.
By the way, I will be dropping a poll here in the next couple days in the Discord for... And I might actually use the Discord poll for once. I've never really used him, but we're going to give that a go. For non-chat AI cars to put in our AI Daytona 500. I've got a good chunk of them already, but I still need a few more. Just to give you guys a choice for who you want to see. And of course, I'm open to suggestions, too, on that. We are... we got about half a field of chatters, but not a full one.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yes, Ash did, Evo did, Squid did. I don't miss away, 2-1. We can, so the beautiful thing about this is that we could include F1 drivers. Probably past and present. I can at least look for something. Trading Paints is all over. I mean, people make schemes for everything. I don't miss again, 3-1. And after both a rough start for the MudCats and a rough start for the umpire, it all seems right in the world right now. And that'll miss. Rivera just trying to clip edges and missed on a chunk of every pitch he threw at us. Decker and Deegan again. I did look for both of them. The schemes weren't great, especially for Natalie Decker. Haley Deegan I can definitely find something for. That'll miss down low to Ash. Grosjean and No, not Mazepin. Oh, no. Down the line and foul. His changeup. Down and in. Slider up and away. Rivera seems to be back to that pitch again. Went to the two-seamer for a rare time here today. The fuck are you gonna do about that? I actually don't think we were that far off of this. I guess we'll get a good look at it here. No, we were behind it.
Patrick Mack getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Again, slider top of the zone. I gotta try and do something, and what I tried wasn't good.
First pitch misses.
Pat looks at ball one.
Rock, the base runner at first with one out.
Rock standing on first base. Pat already with a home run here in this one. Oh! Certainly not going to have a lot of success at those up at the top of the zone, and Pat kind of fell back into the off the end of the bat type thing there on that swing.
And a pitch.
I swear to God.
That's out of play.
Yup. That is two straight fastballs that, especially this last one, I didn't really check on the first, that I was out in front on. And off the end of the bat.
And a 1-2.
Chopper, this could be trouble. Pat is pretty speedy, so he will beat it out. Rock decided to go back to first base.
Time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time.
Well, I guess that's okay.
Here's the second baseman, Lucas Jack. He's over.
Here's Lucas.
Oh,
they caught the call. Shoot me!
All tied up, top half of inning.
Yeah, pretty much. Lucas 0 for 1. I don't know why that almost fooled me. 1-1. It looked like it was destined for that corner. Just kept, like, tailing away. He's just clipping, trying to clip that outside edge and not having any success. 2-1. Could see something breaking low.
2 outs.
Or a slider inside.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong.
2 and 2.
Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Lucas got a piece of it. However, it's gonna get caught down the line. A catch as they banged into the wall in left field. Come on.
Bottom of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, here's Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1. Verdes blew that fastball by him. Way late on it. Fork ball down the line and foul.
And foul ball.
2 strikes on Cal Raleigh.
The 0-2.
Not our best
We'll do it again.
screwball, but good enough. The 0-2 again. Got a piece of it again. Oh, now that's generosity. Ads be gone. Fastball, chop, first base. I don't know how he pulled that ball anyway.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense
1 out here in the 4th.
Another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the left fielder, Luke Raley.
Well, Luke Raley, the big hit back in the first inning to make it 2-0 Seattle. Fork ball, and for a rare time here today,
Nice job just presenting it to be better than
umpire benefits us. And Raley popped up behind home plate. Pad is underneath it, and there's 2 away.
The catch. 2 down.
Fuck ads indeed. I will. If I could turn them off, I would. As a hater of ads myself.
Unfortunate for him.
2 out, J.P. Crawford. And line to third base. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. This game will remain tied.
2-2.
8-9-1 due up for Nashville. And a couple of batters in Castillo and Ruiz that we've got to get going.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now Saul Castillo.
So here's Sauce Castillo. 64 pitches for Rivera through 4 innings.
Pitch.
That'll be a strike.
It's 0-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Buck Farmer appears to be
Fair.
getting ready.
Buck Farmer warming up for Seattle. I think we've seen him in every game we've played this year against the Mariners.
Right-hander kick steals.
Slow one, but on the ground. Change-up is a relatively good pitch to hit, but way too far out in front of that with Sauce.
And now it's going to be
Ground
Jordan
ball.
Nixon. He's already homered in this game.
That one hit hard but foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's funny. 0-1. And right back up the middle. We've got a 1-out single. Let's see what Esteury Ruiz can now do.
Multi-hit game for him now.
As the boyfriend of a veterinarian as well, I have her, you know, so you see like dog food commercials too, right? And you know they're talking about how veterinarians recommend this certain things or whatnot. And I think my girlfriend would be, in this context, the 10th dentist, because she's just like, you know, you see those ads for like Blue Buffalo and shit like that, and she's just like, no, it's all bullshit. Just give your dog regular dog food.
Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure.
Esteury Ruiz, 1 on, 1 out.
1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2.
And pulled foul. Another slider down and away. He really hasn't thrown that pitch as much as I thought he would, especially with the success that he had with it in the first. But Ruiz is down 0-2 again.
And here it comes.
That'll miss.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Oh, they're worried about me.
Right where you want it.
Yovera checks over to first.
I don't think I've tried to steal a base on my own since season 1.
What he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Close check swing. Ruiz did not go. And we might have gotten the benefit of a call here. Let's take a look. I mean, it's really close. It missed more than it hit, so. 2-2. And make it full.
Here comes a pitch.
And that one into right field. That is not going to get down. But for the first time here in this game, Estieri does not strike out. So we're building on something.
And here comes Scott's service.
Mauricio Yovera's day is, oddly enough, here going to be done. I guess just because he's out of gas in a tie game, Mariners don't want to risk it. That should bring Buck Farmer into the game for the M's.
Buck Farmer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers.
26 games on the season and ERA over 4. Batting average against right-handers is interesting because, well, our lineup is comprised of mostly right-handers. 3-pitch pitcher. He does have a power fastball, but hopefully going to be pretty easy to pick up on what he's throwing us. Oh, it was. At least that time it was. Oh, my goodness. I thought we squared that thing up right back up the middle. We were going to have a runner on third, but underneath it. And then fastball up and away. Farmer, he's going to locate that fastball well. Could have a lot of success. I certainly didn't expect that slider to hit the zone.
We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2.
Haven't really tried to hang us one like that. But after 2 fastballs, new pitcher in the game.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in.
Enrique Verdes will come on back out. Fourth ball, that classic fork ball miss at this rate. Popped up. Could be playable down the line here. It's going to hit the netting. Actually, I think it went over the netting. 1-1 on Polanco. And screwball will miss.
And it's 2-1.
Polanco can hurt you too. Fouled off.
Next offering is fouled back.
Haven't had a lot of success pitching inside today.
One gone here.
You know, I take some dumb things, so do they.
Brendan Rodgers.
That wasn't our best pitch, but one away for Brendan Rodgers. Check swing. Thought he went around.
Bases empty, one away.
Not the case.
Half of inning number 5.
Fourth ball, we got the call.
And the count 1-1.
Yeah, it's all over this game. Just weird strikeouts. Slider chopped back. For whatever reason, Verdes didn't want to play it. The throw from Ash is in time. I get that's probably a tougher play for Verdes, but he didn't move.
Now it's the right field.
All we want to see is effort.
Short in his first trip.
All right, that's a fair explanation.
There's a strike.
Lazaro Montes with 2 away. Fork ball way out in front, and he can't believe it. The 0-2. Verdes sits down Montes on 3 pitches. We will head to the 6th inning. Still tied at 2. We've got a rare pitcher's duel on our hands. We don't get a lot of these.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, his dudeness, the dude.
Turbo Yoda leads off the 6th inning. And yes, there are no ties. We would play until we have a winner.
The line of the pitch.
Ooh, didn't get the call, Buck Farmer, that time.
Double-barreled action.
Gotta think this is a good matchup for the Turbo Yoda. Fastball in a hittable location. Farmer's gonna supply the power.
Kicks and fires.
Went to the same spot and missed again. Yes, we did indeed play the 27-inning playoff game. What a nightmare that was. All right, slider.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Yeah, I don't. Me personally, I don't care for the extra innings base runner rule, but Rob Manfred wants to destroy baseball, so it's what we get.
2-1
That'll miss again. Slider. I don't really know what the plan was there. If there's anybody in this lineup that can have the green light in a 3-1 count, it's Turbo Yoda. Green light, and I was late. 3-2, but a good pitch from Farmer.
Right-handed reliever.
And that misses high. Genuinely this time, and a walk for the Turbo Yoda. I want to say that got passed. That's been in effect this whole year. Like, the shifts you see in game, like, let's actually go into the shift screen if we can. If I can remember the fucking right button. Well, we might actually have to take a pitch here, and then we'll head into it. Really wishing I hadn't taken that pitch, but... oh, wait, why would I be able to look at shifts? Stop it. Guys, everyone's allowed a brain fart. 101.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
I would have brought up my bullpen and then realized it and been like, oh. Rock foul. Slider middle away. 2 strikes on our DH.
That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Tell you what, Buck Farmer, and really the Mariners all game long have been locating just crazy.
Sometimes you just gotta tip your cap.
Ashton Ziegler, the next to hit.
1 on, 1 out for Ash.
Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing
Tried to go
and
after
miss,
one,
and
and
she
of
was
course,
full.
Farmer
Sometimes being lucky
broke out the
is a
changeup.
swing and miss. If she makes contact with that pitch,
Ash is 0 for 2. Line out to first. Strikeout back in the 4th.
Now the 0-1.
And just too far behind it. Very top of the zone, 96 miles an hour from Buck. Went from south to north.
And the right-hander deals.
And Ash maybe. Oh, no, it did not get down.
Well, there's 2 down.
I think that's Montez out there in right. And just not good enough contact yet again. I mean, it's story of our lineup, really, outside of the home runs.
1 for 2.
We've had base runners, but it hasn't really mattered all that much. 2 away for Pat. Oh, what a time to break out the bender. Back-to-back ABs. He's gone to the changeup first pitch. That one will miss.
And that is ball.
I think I'm just going to sit fastball this whole AB. Try and blast something. Fastball middle in. It's like my... In terms of fastballs, it's got to be my kryptonite. I was actually out in front on that, but... Dude, it was off the end of the bat again! How do you hit it off the end of the bat there?
And a pitch.
Wow, what a changeup. I don't know how I fucking missed it.
No hits.
I mean, I had to have been out in front, but good lord.
2 up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2.
There's our answer. Too far behind it.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the third baseman.
Well, Enrique Verdes going to head back out here. Tommy Edman
There's the strike.
leading off. Umpire gives us the benefit of that call. We're going to want to get some help up in case this goes wrong for Enrique.
And that's ball 1.
We are getting late. His energy isn't really a concern yet, but you just get late in the games and, you know, you get a little spooked. So with a fully healthy bullpen, we can afford to go Strom and Harry Dix. A 1-1. And slider. Slider didn't slide. Fastball, soft served into right field. Turboyota's there. Leadoff single for Tommy Edman. And this is how things went wrong back in the first inning. Josh Naylor this season against us. We're this late in the year that we do finally get to see some season-long stats on. But yeah, anyway, so let's take a look here. Oh, they may have actually fixed it. So before, when this game came out, you actually could still do illegal shifts, but Ash right past the second base bag there, that one is indeed legal. You can't put the second baseman on, or the shortstop rather, on the second base side of the bag. And then vice versa, the second baseman can't be on the shortstop side either. But speaking of the shift, yes, I would love to play Josh Naylor straight up. Fork ball, this is going to be trouble. Lucas is going to be able to get an out.
Awesome play there.
Never had a prayer at the lead runner or the double play with Edman's speed. And now it's Julio Rodriguez, who struck out twice. Fork ball flips the zone, and J-Rod struck out looking on 3 straight pitches his last time. Slider will miss.
Misses off the outside edge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
And missed high.
So really
I think now's a good time to mound visit. We didn't mound visit already, yeah. All right, we're good.
Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
2-1.
And he deals.
Not a good pitch, but fouled away.
And foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying
2-2.
I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Her ball hit the other way. Gonna require a good throw from the Turboyota. We've actually got one coming home. Seattle leads.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against
Rodriguez finally breaks through.
hands just continue to carry
And I mean, not.
the middle of the field.
It's good being good. It's essentially what we wanted to do with the pitch, but Rodriguez just ready for it.
Down, runner first.
Did exactly what we were giving him.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
We do,
One run across
I
to the
think,
frame so
keep
far
Verdes
here
in
the
for
bottom
now.
of the 6th. Next
Ooh, got the
offer is
call.
in for a strike.
Another base runner, and that's probably it. But right now,
At the belt and fires.
right now we leave it. The only problem is it is a left-hander, but it's a switch hitter, so a change wouldn't have done that much anyway. Fork ball, chop
Bouncing off,
foul.
Still 1-2.
Change the location.
And the pitch.
He got a piece of that. I haven't thrown a fastball really up and in most of this game.
First with one away.
And then that missed. I mean, the breaking stuff right now for Verdes is just about gone. Runner on the move. Late swing by Cal Raleigh. That was top of the zone. Rodriguez with great speed. Fork ball. Fouled away another one. I mean, these are great pitches from Verdes. This deep into the game. it's been great. Screwball. It's fouled off again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss.
Pitch number 10 of the AB.
2-2.
Fork ball, check swing. Didn't go.
Appeal down to third. No
Oh.
ball back.
We're going to have to trust the power.
Pitch.
Fouled
Knocks it one
out,
away, and
too.
we'll do it again. One-run game. One out.
These are, look at this, man. Verdes doesn't deserve this. And it's pulled. Could be two. Tag the bag, but we needed to get that ball down to second base first. I got the animation to go to the bag, unfortunately. So the inning will not end. And I think now we got a couple of left-handers coming up, then a switch hitter in Polanco. Won't matter who we face. Verdes Day will be done. 80-plus pitches, and Matt Strom will come on.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Against Luke Raley. Cutter will miss.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Sinker is fouled away.
Pretty good pitch.
Raley had the double back in the first. Ooh, late swing there by Luke Raley. He actually went after that. Cutter swing and a miss. Matt Strom comes out of the bullpen and does the job. The Mariners are limited to just one. The MudCats bats are going to have to get back going again. And by that, I mean, I guess we're going to have to hit another solo home run. We've had games with over 30 hits combined here in this franchise. Right now, there's 9. A real baseball game for once.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Lucas Jack.
7-8-9 for the MudCats here in the 7th.
Farmer back to work.
Jesus, that slider. We were on the mound for so long, I'm just fucking out of it. That one will miss. Change up top. Farmer's energy has dipped into the yellow. We'll see how long the Mariners want to let him go. Into center. That one is going to hang up a little bit too long. That missed inside. He really drove that fastball in on the hands of Lucas. Wasn't ready for it. Ball 1 to Sauce. There's trash cans in the dugout. Probably not anymore. Oh, man, Sauce. We've gotta. I'm right over the top of it. The game tells me I'm very early, but the feedback looks like we're right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Check swing, 2-1.
Recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep
Hey, you could be. Just because you're on the IL. Might be in the dugout. 3-1 to Castillo. Unfortunate part is I'd love to try and be able to steal a base, get a runner into scoring position, but probably not against Farmer. And he went to the fastball. Fouled away by Sauce. And a 3-2 count. He's just picked his spots on when he's throwing pitches in the zone so well since he came in.
The pitch. Yeah, there's ball.
Well, that right there. Big walk in this game. He's so bases.
Oh my God.
And here is Jordan Nixon.
Well, we've got a base runner.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Regain composure.
Chases that one below the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
Went change up down on the zone.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
I myself 2 for 2. Be a big time for 3 for 3.
The pitch.
Missed with it, 1-1. Should be 2-0. If I wasn't a jackass. I can't catch up to his fastball. I don't get it.
With the tying run on at first, here the top half.
He's not even really ever throwing at 96, 97. Most of them are sitting 95. Missed inside, 2-2. Just saw the slider. I'm not going to put Sauce in motion.
Righty delivers.
Oh, my God. Dude, we have seen so many better sliders on the outside edge in this game. And then this one didn't really feel like it did that much. But it did just enough.
So 2 down now, and here is Yuri Ruiz.
Sauce will be on the move. There he goes. Looked like a good jump. It is a heater. It hops in. Runner in scoring position now for the MudCats on the stolen base by Sauce Castillo. And now all we need is Ruiz to shoot a ball into the outfield somewhere. Ooh! Ooh, thanks, some. 1-1. Miss with it again. I'm not really sure why they'd want to work around Ruiz. He struggled since being in the leadoff spot. 3-1. I mean, he's so close to the edges, I can't imagine he's trying to work around him. Ruiz, ground ball right to third. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Stretch time. MudCats down a run. You cannot be serious. It's as middle as a pitch can get.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Strom back out. It's J.P. Crawford. Hey.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Slider caught the edge. 1-2. Strom's got a good enough fastball. Fouled off. Slider pulled foul again. It's just kind of the same late game stuff right now for Nashville. Can't put anybody away.
Keep the at-bat alive.
And missed with it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Feels like later that we get in games, the more this happens. Shallow left center. Sauce Castillo there.
Puts it away for the out.
Some more bullpen action going to be required, I think. I mean, we allow 1 base runner. It's going to be really pressing to have Strom try and finish the inning. So we've already got Dix up. Let's get Ball Boy warming up. And really, I mean, Polanco switch hitter, and then one of the few right-handers they have in Brendan Rodgers. See what Strom can do.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Change up his foul. Maybe try clip the corner with a cutter. Well, we did, but into right field. Turboyota there, 2 away. It's a much better game than we played a night ago, despite the higher number of strikeouts. But overall, in position to do something. Great sinker from Strom. Changeup fouled away.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series.
Woo! Strom blew 96 right past him. I'll tell you what, maybe even more so than Duran. Matt Strom might be the member of this bullpen that I trust the most.
Gregory Santos comes on now.
Power slider guy.
Gregory Santos will enter for the Mariners.
So it's tough to pick up.
Struggles against left-handers.
Game down the third baseman.
Interesting.
Jordan Guy. The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Might have to think about a move to
Activity in the bullpen.
one spare
Giovanni
part
Moran
potentially in the
appears
right
to be
spot.
getting ready for manager Scott's service. Spire warming up as well.
They slow again. Oh. Fastball fired in. 98. We're going to be up against it here, by the way. We couldn't catch up to Buck Farmer at 95, let alone 101. Chopper foul.
He picks it up in foul territory.
That is a good way to describe this team, though, an 80s rock band. There's a lot of hair on this team.
The pitch.
Missed away. We've got a full count.
That's a really good take.
With the Turbo Yoda due up.
Waits on deck.
And a walk.
And that is ball four.
Leadoff walk for the MudCats with the power coming up.
She's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking
Turbo
to
Yoda
tie
hit a
this
big
thing up.
home run in our last game against Texas. Could really do the same right here. Power versus power. And that one is deep to left field. MudCats lead. First pitch, Turbo Yoda sends it over the left field wall.
4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a
And our
lot
first
of
home run of the game that wasn't a solo shot.
working for them on autopilot.
Leadoff walk, Turbo Yoda jumps on a first pitch slider. A slider that came across at 92. Not Duran yet.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Probably going to go to Harry Dix in the 8th if it makes enough
Next
sense.
will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brown.
But we will go take a look
And a walk.
at that bullpen. We have Ball Boy and Dix up, lefty, switch hitter, lefty. So, I mean, their ERAs are very similar. Ball Boy makes more sense in this spot. Tommy Edman is a little bit better against lefties, but I'm more so worried about Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor is the big matchup of the inning, so we'll schedule Ball Boy to pitch the 8th. Rock hard on the ground. Ooh, booted at second base. Maybe with a faster base runner, we beat that out. Rock was still pretty close, and we have the opportunity to challenge this.
The ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too.
He's out.
That's
That's our first challenge opportunity that we've had in a while, but
Ryan Stanek.
not the case. Out by a good way. Like I said, a faster base runner. As Ryan Stanek will come on. Game number 50.
Ashton Ziegler.
Dude, we're before the All-Star break. Ash with a rocket to left field off Stanek. Dude, I couldn't time up 95 from Buck Farmer. We're sitting first pitch fastball and ripping it off Ryan Stanek at 97. What the hell is wrong with me? Flash it back to Pat. Down 2-0 at this moment. Pat got us on the board, and we didn't mess around. We didn't waste 4 or 5 innings doing nothing here tonight. We're not going to...
Fastball for a strike.
Never mind. And not only did that fastball come as I was about to say that it wasn't going to, he threw it so fast, I didn't even get the words out. Good. 0-1.
The pitch. And
Fouled away by Pat. If this somehow is off the end of the bat. Nope. Underneath that time, and it's 0-2.
And the righty deals.
Pat strikes out 2 away. Well, it's going to be a slim lead, it does appear, for Ball Boy in the 8th inning.
Really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman.
Yeah, he only developed injury problems when he got to season 2. Lucas, first pitch, rips it down the right field line, and this could score a run. Ash is going to round third, try to come home. We're so doomed. We never had a prayer. Couple of good throws, and we run ourselves into an out, but MudCats do take the lead, and we hope that that doesn't come back to bite us. Well, it'll be Ball Boy. We just saw Ryan Stanek pitching in his 50th game of the year. Ball Boy only 14. We've got a pinch hitter. We don't see this very often. An interesting call. What do we got up against us here? 89 contacts. And 75 power. Oh boy, we have got to be careful.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1 to Gritchick. Fastball buried. 98 miles an hour, that 2-seam. At a Ball Boy. Uh-oh. Deep right center field. It will get down. Turboyota played the carom quite well. It'll be a double for Randall Gritchick. And I mean, I'm going to assume that slider leaked over the plate a little bit. It was, yeah, it sure did. But he still hit it the other way. Might have even been inside. Nah, it's pretty middle. Well, big moment now. Tommy Edmonds, strike 1. Ball Boy to be outstanding from this point forward.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke
Chopper.
a little bit.
That'll keep the runner where he is. That's a huge out for Nashville. Ground ball to third from Tommy Edmond. I mean, if we could somehow find a double play in this scenario, that'd be great, but I'm just not sure it's going to happen. Josh Naylor, ball 1. On the ground to Lucas. Gets the runner up to third base, but 2 away here in the 8th inning. But it will be Julio Rodriguez to bat now, which means actually it's the clutch stat that we see there on Rodriguez. It's really interesting. He has more power versus right-handers. That is true. We could pitch around him, but then we do have to deal with a switch hitter in Cal Raleigh, who's actually really terrible, all things considered, against left-handed pitching. So, yeah, we will issue the intentional walk here. It's a good idea there.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. This team does not want to let him beat him.
Stepping in for the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh. Change up will miss bad.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot
Out
about
away.
the guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Big spot. 2 out.
Whoa. Might have gotten away with one there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, what a slider from Ball Boy! What a pitch!
Did it? Got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's
Went back to the pitch that we got hurt on. in this half inning and executed much better.
Staying in the game on defense, Randall
Grichuk will stay in the game and play right.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Saul Castillo.
First order of business, Duran. Warm our closer up. It's a little bit of a rough matchup for him, but it certainly could be a lot worse. Polanco is not that great against right-handers. Crawford could be a worry. Luke Raley a little bit. But we're not facing superstars in that aspect by any stretch of the imagination. But some insurance runs would be nice.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
I kind of forgot Stanek had a splitter.
Stanek measures 6 feet 4 inches.
Chased one low.
25 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2013.
Fastball, middle in. I mean, struggled with that pitch all game, and it's 0-2 on Castillo. Everything right on the inside black. Second strikeout for Ryan Stanek. And for a hitter in Sauce Castillo that doesn't have a lot of power, got to make contact for the power to matter, but he just bullied us inside. That is true. It's true. Let's see if we can get a hold of one here. No! Oh, did he have us fooled? 91 of the splitter, but I flew out in front on that.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, God, we went around. Are we sure? Are we sure? I need to find that bit from Detroiters or whatever. Tim Robertson's. Are you sure about that? This time, yes, we're sure, but sometimes not the case. 0-2.
0-2 now.
That'll miss. Went back to the slider. The ump was right this time. He hasn't been right a lot today, but he was right this time.
And a ball
down low again. And I mean, I don't know if you're Stanek after that slider check swing. Why you kind of choose to mess around with us here.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, a foul tip into the glove.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across.
Heard some contact there on that, an 89-mile-an-hour splitter. If I make contact, it's a mile foul, but
it's just so tough to put wood on.
That was damn near in on the handle. Just nasty.
Ruiz at the plate with 2
Well, it appears it's going to be a one-run lead for the MudCats as we head into the bottom of the ninth.
This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times
But,
in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
I mean, Stanek is in love with the splitter here this inning.
Kick steals.
I guess you can't really blame him. We can't really hit it.
And that is ball 1. One-run game here.
I'll tell you this, Yohan Duran's really going to have a chance here in this ninth inning to firmly establish himself towards the top in the American League All-Star race in terms of closers.
Right-handed reliever.
Jesus Christ, that nearly hit Ruiz.
And a count 2-1.
Can't really afford to lose another center fielder and a 100-mile-an-hour fastball to the belt. Might just do that.
And the pitch.
Found away.
Fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Yeah, I know, he didn't even back off. The balls of this man. I saw so many fastballs inside that inning, and then when he's got to make a pitch, he just drops in a slider. Mariners have pitched very well in this game.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the ninth, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Well, here we go. Closing time for the MudCats. Duran has struggled a bit as of late in the sim. He's now only 25 of 30 in save opportunities. But, I mean, the ERA is still not a concern. Luke Rayleigh leads off. And that splitter will miss.
So
2-0.
And no strikes.
Rayleigh staying patient. Splitter is foul. Not sure where to go.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Swing and a miss. 102 on the fastball from Duran. I think I'm going back to the splitter. Ooh! 95-mile-an-hour splitter from Duran. And Rayleigh swung through it. 95 on the splitter is just flat unfair. No shit.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
I mean, Stanix is crazy at 92, and I mean, Duran's being 95. Come on. First pitch, right field. To the Turbo Yoda.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Mariners are down to their final out. Yeah, no shit. And then when it starts to move, come on. Especially as a splitter, like a sinker's one thing, even a running fastball or a two-seamer. Dude, he can throw a splitter 97. That's not even fair.
And that's in for a strike.
I think keeping the ball mostly down, I think, is the best course of action. That one will miss.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that.
That's the worst pitch we've thrown this inning, and Polanco just watched it go by. Duran will set and deal. Fouled away, 102. Let's go with the curveball right in line with that. Oh!
That turns out to be a really good take right
All right.
there, but you don't want to end this game with
All right.
that on your shoulder.
Woo! Not a good pitch, but Polanco swings through it, and the MudCats come back to win another one. We haven't had to do it so much this season, but had to do it way more than I'd like. 4-3 the final score. Strahm gets the win, Santos the loss, and Duran save number 26.